Mm, you're live. You, you look good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're live. I'm out of.
Right.
Whew. We
Slow down.
well, we had to run around and do some stuff at the last minute. So
Yeah, and I'm
we were
gonna have
like,
to go
he had
back
to run
out here in
outside,
just
and
a
I
few
had to
minutes
run.
anyway.
I was trying to
So,
get coffee, and we were just running around at the last
But-
minute, acting like he usually does. I'm usually here ready, and he's usually running around.
No, but I will have to get up here in just a few minutes and run outside. So,
Okay. Oh,
just so you know.
he turned the water on for the horse. And you'll have to go turn the water back off in a minute. Okay, let's see. We got
right.
Mama Z's Texas kitchen. Mama Z's Texas kitchen. That didn't come out right.
What you got in your coffee?
Nothing.
Okay.
She is a member of the Wild Things crew. Couldn't think. Wild Things crew. Wild Things. It's supposed to be things. Wild Things crew. That's something new we're going to do. I done some t-shirts with Wild Things crew on it, and that's in our on our Facebook page. And so we're going to do some things with Wild Things crew. Now we got that idea from Holland at Hicks Rock Farm.
We're gonna let me see other people.
Hold on, I want to say hi to everybody, but let me finish.
Okay.
And then we'll scroll down. And Holland had asked me a couple times how the Wild Things crew was doing, and I thought that was kind of catchy, so I said, you know what, we're going to go with that. And so we are the Wild Things crew. Mama Z, Brenda Duncan, Shelly on Pine Tree. She's a member of the Wild Things crew. Hey, Grandpa. Let's see, going down. There's Kathy. Kathy at Living Miracle Homestead. She's a member of the Wild Things crew. Bub at Getting Started on Homesteading. Buddy. Hey, Buddy.
Keith.
Keep going. You go.
Well, we can just scroll.
Well, you got to get everybody.
Oh, we'll do that.
Okay. Hey, Joy Sykes.
There's Holland. Right there. So,
Higgs.
mhm.
Let's see. Keith is a member of the Wild Things crew. Cynthia at Appalachian Mercantile.
Mercantile.
I say it wrong every time. I'm so sorry. I can't say it right. So anyway, all right. Let's see. Okay, so we decided to, I got this idea from over at Copper Kettle. She has her members scrolling across the screen. And so that's what's on there is all the people that are members on our channel are scrolling across the screen there. So there you go. Wild Things You Say, yes, that's me. Meredith 4 Mile Creek, hello. Stephen Scott. Stephen Scott, I think that your wife came in and I needed her address. So if you would tell her to please email me her address, I'd appreciate that. Christy Betts, hello. All right, let's see. We got a lot to talk about.
Whole lot to talk about.
Whole lot to talk about.
Whole lot.
So,
Whole lot to talk about.
I talked yesterday on my live. I've been doing a lunch live, and I talked about some things yesterday on my lunch live that I'm just going to mention them here. I don't want to go into all that again, but I'll just mention some of it here. And if you want to know more, you can go watch my lunch live from yesterday and hear more about it if you want to.
I agree right there, buddy.
Sitting
you
under
need
fan.
to be sitting underneath that fan. As for darn sure.
So one thing was that our daughter that stays here with us, she had COVID.
Yeah,
and
there's right there, bub.
the only symptoms she had with the COVID was that she lost her taste and smell. She wasn't sick at any point. She just lost her taste and smell, but she did test positive for COVID. And I have went over some of the things that we have done here to help us to hopefully not catch it or
You look
anything.
like a pharmaceutical right there.
And some
Man.
of it, a lot of it, we have been doing. We started doing some of this
Hey there,
back
Shannon
in
and Beverly.
2020. So I just want to go over a few of those. I talk way more about this on my live I done yesterday. So if you can catch that, you can catch way more about this. But we've been doing zinc, extra vitamin C. We've been bumping up the vitamin C to about 3 times
Well,
what it says on the bottle for the
I think
recommended
I
daily.
messed up and done double last
And
night
D-
on all of it.
Whoops. D3. Those vitamins we have been doing
And that
for
D3, it tastes
quite a while
it
to
tastes
help
good.
build our immune system.
That D3, it tastes good.
And
It's
also,
strawberry flavor.
oops, also, we have
That's
the
my
essential
normal
oils going.
Stuff
And
that
Lee
I do.
has bad sinuses. So, yeah, he does these all the time. He usually puts
Mhm.
them in a pan and breathes them.
Lemon
but we've-
gardener.
We've
Hello.
had them going in the diffuser. So that is clove, cinnamon, and
And
white
white
thyme. And he had seen that back a long time ago
Oh, yeah.
for sinuses.
Yeah, back
And so
several
we've
years
had
ago
that
with
going to
sinuses.
kind of help, also for the just for the air for the but you could also do like thieves oil or any of that and keep that going in your house to kind of keep that the germs down or something. And so that's what we've done. And I use colloidal
enema.
silver. Stop. I use the colloidal silver. I use that every morning. He don't like to do anything up his nose like that, so he doesn't do it. But I do that also. And there's a few
much
other
like an
things.
enema.
There's a few other things that we have done to keep our immune systems up. Some of it we've been doing since 2020 to build our immune systems. So anyway, just wanting to show that. I do talk way more about that I did yesterday in my live. So like I said, if you want to hear more about some of that stuff, go watch that live I done yesterday at noon, and I talk a whole lot more about it and what all we've been doing to get through this. She is better. She's fine now. She was gonna go today and get tested again, but she decided to wait until Monday to make sure that she don't want, even though she has no more symptoms.
Hello,
She wants to
Mr.
make
Keith.
sure that it's behind her before she goes and gets tested again. So she's going to go Monday. And we haven't had any symptoms. I had headaches for a couple of days, but I was told by a nurse
Would
practitioner
knock on wood.
that the
but I don't think that's real.
barometric pressure was really, really high, and a lot of people were having
Knocking on
headaches.
wood there,
So
though.
I'm taking it that's what it was. Anyway, okay, let's see. D3 is derived from meat, so no surprise you would like it, Lee.
Mhm. I like meat,
I did not know that. Well, I guess that makes sense, though.
but it was strawberry flavored. Is the thing.
Uh,
That's why I liked it. It says on there.
oh, yeah, it does say strawberry
Strawberry
flavor.
flavor.
I hadn't even noticed. Well, we've been taking it for a long time. Probably some of the other ones might not have said that. I don't know. I can take like a whole handful at the same time. So I get my pills in my hand and I take all of them at the same time. I've always been able to do that. I can
Because you
take,
got a big ass mouth.
I guess, I can take 4 or 5 horse pills and just no problem.
And a Tylenol chokes my ass. So,
So I don't taste it. I just shove them down. There's whoops. Oh, he's got to go turn the water off. Hey, Mary Beth Smith.
y'all probably gonna hear something here in a minute.
Prep for it. Hey, prep for it. I have been checking her out. She's got a good channel over there. Y'all check her out. Prep for it. She does a lot of lives with preppers, and they talk about prepping stuff. And I watch some preppers. I get into all that some too, and I really like a lot of the prepping channels. So appreciate you being here. Julie, Heaven's Essentials. I don't think I said hi to you. He may have. I didn't. I used to get migraines when the barometric pressure changed. Hey, there's Deb, Sojourners Old Kentucky Home. Hello. Let's see. Mama Z, the same way with the headaches. Is that what you mean? Yeah, this nurse practitioner fella, he told me that a lot of people were having headaches right now, and that it was from that. So I'm like, okay, thank you. That's what it is. So, but I'm fine now. I just had them a couple of days, and that's when he said it was really high around here. And anyway, Gardner Josh, hello. Let's see. Linda Chandler, hey there, honey. I'm where I can sit in tonight. Good. That's good. Deb has been having headaches too. She lives just 2 counties down where I grew up at, where I was born and raised at. Sojourner lives down there, and that's just 2 counties over. So yeah, that's what he said around here. And I don't know nothing about the barometric pressure. Is that all over, or does that hit certain spots? I don't know that. I didn't ask. He just said around, yeah, the barometric pressure was high. I don't know if that's everywhere at the same time. I don't know nothing about that. I'm sure somebody on here does and can tell us. Keith Winslet says, I love the sunflower video. Thank you so much. Yeah, I had found out, if you haven't watched that video, I had found out that sunflower leaves and blooms are good for a lot of chest type things, like, and that would kind of it said pneumonia. It even said pneumonia.
Yeah, I can believe that, bub.
Which includes
I have the same feeling now a lot of times.
Which would be like what we're going through right now with the COVID. Would be a chest and turns into pneumonia. So when I found that out, I went ahead and cut some of ours and dried them, and I mixed them with mullein, because mullein does that too. Mullein is good for the chest and lungs, and so I mixed those together and made a tea with that. So
lippy.
So if we do get anything, and that could be all winter, there could be anything all winter, colds and bronchitis,
Mr. Willie and
all of that.
See if he all right or whatever. I know you said that a while ago.
Yeah, let us know if you hear from Mr. Willie, anybody. Kind of worried about him, and he may just have something going on. So just caused by moving high and low pressure ridges. Hurricanes have low pressure. Stephen said that you need my address. Yes, ma'am. Sheila Scott is a member of the Wild Things crew, and I need her address so I can get her a newsletter sent out.
Lippy was helping with a canning problem
on the phone.
On the phone. So yeah, you got to get them canning problems taken care of. Teresa been doing a lot of that.
I've been doing a lot of canning, and I thought I had a problem today, but I fixed it. I didn't have enough pectin, and I thought that might be a problem, but then I got to digging around and found some more pectin. So I figured I satisfied the problem. I was like, I had Marco, me and Kathy had Marco 2 or 3 times. I said, Kathy, what can I do? She said, you better go get some pectin. So I got to digging around and I found some. Anyway,
yeah.
Interested in how the passion flower tea will work when you get to make it.
I already
Okay.
knew what I was looking at.
Sorry. I had seen a
Prep for
question.
it, listening while working in the garden. I understand
Awesome.
completely.
That's awesome. I hurt like the devil
I've
when
been
there's
doing a
low
lot
pressure.
over
But
the
he said,
last
have
week.
not heard from him.
Mhm.
Hey, Linda, my quirky quarter acre. That was the dog. Oh my gosh.
Don't lie.
I don't know if y'all heard
Trace,
that. I don't know if
why
y'all
did
heard that.
Oh my god.
That was the dog. You stop it. Stop it.
Ooh, you know I ain't got it because I can smell that thing.
You stop. That was the dog. The dog went. She does that when she snores. She sounds awful. I don't know if y'all heard it or not, but it was bad.
And the bad thing is, Teresa can put that dog out back.
Keith's gonna check on
And
Mr.
then
Weldon.
try to get the dog to come back in. She won't come in. I can go out there, open up the door, she come right in. Teresa sit there, she'll try to brush her down. She can't get her to stand still for nothing. I sit up there.
She won't listen to me at all.
Earlier.
Nothing.
And I just brought the brush out. She just sat there and just smiled at me and licked on me and let me brush her out. Made her look pretty.
She don't listen to nothing I say.
No, because you always yell at me.
Get that dog a CPAP. Yeah, she needs it. Got to tend to
That's the
critters.
problem.
Okay, Chrissy Betts. She's got to tend to the critters.
Yeah,
Okay.
you gotta tend to them.
Kathy had been canning
Her
on
Patty.
Wednesday and lost track of time and didn't make her own live stream. Mac and I are running errands. Sorry to miss all of your live. That's all right,
That's
Patty.
fine. I mean,
We get busy and we understand.
Yeah, you gotta run errands. You gotta take care of what you gotta do.
Exactly how it
For
is
sure.
with us and our dogs. Yep. Naturally NC. Hey. Okay. All right. Let's see. What else we got? Hornworms. Oh my gosh. Hornworms have been driving me crazy on one plant, y'all. I've got, I don't know how many tomato plants I have. A bunch. I have a bunch of tomato plants, and I've been looking at all the ones in the yard up here. I keep checking. But there was one out there.
Eat tomatoes.
There was one out there
Unless
that
they're
I was
fried
actually
green
getting tomatoes off from. That's a really good plant. And I picked 20 hornworms off that one plant. None of the rest of them have had any. Better not go on wood.
I'm wondering if hornworms are edible.
Ew. No. No, they're not.
They used to bite their heads off whenever they was on
Keith said he didn't
tobacco.
answer.
Back whenever we used to.
It's because
raise
it's your
tobacco
favorite.
around
Yes,
here.
yes, Kathy, because that's my favorite tomato plant. Well, it actually was just producing really good and got big and was producing good, and that's the one they attacked. And so far, they hadn't got any others. And now that one was a red tomato, and I love orange tomatoes. So I've been watching my orange tomato plants closely, but none of them have ripened yet. So
Orange, red, yeah, I love
the orange ones are better to me. I like the orange better.
If they ain't green and
It's
fried,
less acidic and it tastes better to me. Anyway, he don't like none of them. So
I just only like
said
them
a prayer.
green and
Good.
fried.
Yes. Yep.
Like fried green tomatoes. No ripe ones.
They are for chickens. Yep. The hornworms are for the chickens. Hi, Sabrina. So let's see. My orange tomatoes are doing great. Good. Mine are. They're just not turning yet. They're still green. And so I'm waiting patiently.
It's the best time to get them.
And the squash bugs. Oh my gosh. And we've had squash bugs. Terrible. We were able, how many spaghetti squash did we get? We were able to.
Hell, I don't know. There's a bunch of them.
We were able to just baby them enough and get the squash bugs off long enough to get some spaghetti squash. Now, most of them are not very big, though. Most of them didn't get very big, and then the vines started dying.
Right,
we went ahead and got them and hope
sure.
they're good. Some of them got a little bigger, but most of them are kind of
I don't
small.
know.
I don't know how they'll do.
We'll
But
probably end up-
anyway,
as many as we got out there, Buddy and Lippy probably gonna get several of them too.
I had told her I would give her some. Some of them didn't get real big. So I don't know how they'll do like that. There are a few big ones, and then some of them just didn't get
Well, you just
as
gotta-
big as they probably should have. But also then he took the vines up, and I'm sure some of y'all know what probably happened. He took those vines up and cleared that all out, and where'd they go? They moved right over to the pumpkins. And so something happens to be Cherokee tan pumpkin. And
We're
there's
thinking
7.
that is what it
That's
is.
what that is. That's what that is.
We're-
I showed it on a
We're
video
pretty much
today.
sure that's what it is.
I showed it on that video today. It's only about that big and it's starting to turn tan. I know that's what it is. But anyway, there's 7 of those. And so I'm just hoping that we can keep the bugs off there long enough for those to make it, or at least a few of them anyway. So they're driving me nuts. The hornworms and the squash bugs. And then we had hornets.
Oh, them some bitches bad.
You can tell about the hornets.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you right now. Oh, I got out there around the shed because I've been planning on cutting down a bunch of little trees to open it up a little bit more, clear it out so that I can keep it all mowed. And there was one tree out there, wasn't but about that big around, but it was a sassafras tree. Cut it off, and the whole area is covered with ground ivy, is what it's covered with. And I'm out there in shorts and sandals, and I cut this tree down and I cut it on up. Well, all of a sudden I feel this really bad sting on my leg right above my ankle in the front. And I thought, damn, what's that? And I looked down, it wasn't but one little dot. And then it started burning really, really bad. Then it got to itching really bad. So I got on out there. I got all that there cleaned up. Didn't think nothing about it. And I come back through there a little bit later. I was kind of looking there. And all of a sudden, I felt something on the back of my leg right above my ankle. So by then, my leg, that damn thing, it's swelling up like this, turning red. Looked like it's about ready to pop. And I'm thinking, what the heck? And I got to looking around. Well, all these little black hornets out there running around. And I'm like, oh, that's a bunch of little ground hornets. So I figured that's what it was till I got back looking. No, right under where I cut that sassafras tree off, there was a hornet's nest being built underneath some of the ground ivy. It was about that big around and about that long already, and they was swarming around. So guess what I done? I sent them straight to hell. Straight to hell. I went and I got me some gas and I slung on it. Whenever they started falling off, I reached over there with the rake, pulled it off, threw it in the fire, and I said, die. Y'all got the, y'all might have got me.
Oh, I forget I
but-
can do this.
Y'all might have got
There you
me.
go.
But guess what? I got the last laugh.
Read Duddy's comment.
At least they did not get up your britches leg. No, because if they'd got up there, they'd have been up there too darn close because I had on shorts. So
Thinking of hornworms will harden your heart to the point you can kill hummingbird moths with a clear conscience. Yep. Yeah, I think so.
So anyhow, yeah, my leg is just now finally, it's still itching a little bit, but at least it ain't hurting no more, but it hurt for a couple of days. Darn sure.
Oh, it's jumping.
No,
Sound like
that's your
yeah.
other daughter.
buy one. She wants that package over there if you want to get that package out of the chair and hand to her. Benadryl and a bandage of wet tobacco immediately kept him from swelling up. He's allergic. He done the tobacco. He didn't do Benadryl, but he put wet tobacco on there. I have some plantain. Oh, man.
They wouldn't want to look at her anyway like that.
Now the dog.
Good grief.
Hey, the Swafford homestead. Okay, let me go on down here.
Didn't burn up this year.
Yeah, there you go. Read.
Yeah, our garden is just about to burn up right now because
it's been so dry.
It's been so
hot
dry.
And dry.
At least the okra's still going. The beans is done.
Hey, Red.
At least we got all the watermelons out, the spaghetti squash out. There's a few things still left up there, but they're saying probably Tuesday we're gonna get some rain, but I'm probably gonna go up there with the garden hose and go ahead and let some water run down through it. So
Gina. Hey, Gina. Oh, there's Pete. Hey, Pete.
See if we can't.
Stopping in to let you know I'm still kicking, just not.
Well, that's good, Pete.
Too high. Just not kicking too high. Well, it's good to see you, Pete. We got rain today. It was a surprise. Oh, wow. We didn't get any. Yeah, good to see you, Pete. That's the other dog.
Yeah, that's the other one outside.
Great man prepping.
They ain't gonna listen to us tonight.
Okay, let's see. All right, what's next?
I wish y'all look at that.
We talked about the Wild Things crew.
See that white hair right there? That's what Tricia's doing to me.
No, you need to shave.
She is causing me
ready
to
for
go.
Fall. Yes,
I'm ready for fall. She is causing me to go gray in my damn beard.
Whatever. The Wild Things crew. We talked about that, but I want to tell one more time. We are doing. I don't know what all I'm going to do yet. It's just the idea right now of we're going to be the Wild Things crew. I've done t-shirts. I just done a quick t-shirt just to throw something up. Is on our Facebook page where you could order those if you wanted to. I might do some cups and I don't know what else. But anyway, we are the Wild Things crew. So there you go. What else? Canning. We talked about canning all day.
Our peppers are actually starting to look pretty good again. So may get some more off of them. But who knows?
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what that means?
Yeah, I wrote something down. I don't know what it means, so we're going to skip that.
You didn't get.
Did
you get stung by one of them Hornets too, or what?
I don't know. I scribbled something down, and I don't know what it means, so I can't go there. My list don't do no good if I can't read my own writing.
And she wants to know who in the hell wrote something on the.
I don't think I did.
Container with the pumpkins up there.
I don't think I did, but looking at that.
Yeah, go figure.
Anyway, okay. Yeah. So I was listening to I watched some preppers. There's some prepping channels I watch. Great Man Prepping and others. And today I was seeing that the Alaska Prepper was talking today. I think the video was today. I watched it today. I think it was his last video. And he was talking about this article. So another prepper was telling about an article that was put out by
well, Shelley out there's thing we don't know where
in some major newspaper or something, and they said the information came from the USDA. But anyway, it was pretty interesting, and he was talking about they're telling that canned goods, your canned goods, our canned goods we can will only last a year, and then they need to be thrown away. It's a very interesting video, and he was talking about how look at what they're trying to do. He was reading the article,
What?
and it was put out, but it was I don't know who wrote it, but it was they were referencing the USDA saying that our canned goods only last a year, and then we need to throw them out. They're no good, and you'll get botulism and all this stuff. So he was saying they're trying to stop us from preserving our own food. You know. Anyway, it's a very
you're talking
interesting
about
article.
canned goods that we do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not canned goods in the
Yeah.
store.
No. And it was
Okay.
Alaska Prepper.
Never
If
mind.
anybody wants to check that out, it was pretty interesting. And then the lady on she does books.
Well, you know,
She
we
does
got
the
a couple
lost-
of jars up there. It's older.
She
dang
does
good old
the
jars.
lost what is it called? The Lost Way, the Lost Herbal Remedies. I can't think of her name right now. I've got the book over there. But anyway, I saw one of her commercials today, and
Yeah.
she said
That truth
she
came.
was talking about, you know how we act at Christmas time for the Black Friday sales over TVs, how people act, and people will run over each other
No,
to get.
that's idiots out there that does that shit. I
No,
don't
I'm
do
saying
that.
how some people.
No, that ain't people.
You're driving me nuts. Some people will run over
idiots.
each other to get to the TV on sale. And she said, can you imagine how it's going to be if food starts running out or food's low, and how they would act then? And I thought that was pretty interesting too. I was like, yeah, yeah, we're going to get run over. Anyway, yep, that's her name, Nicole. I don't know how to say that last name, but yeah, she does a couple of like lost herbal remedies or something like that. I've got the book over there. And then she's got a new one out that's about foraging that is awesome. And I just got that in today, so I haven't even looked at it yet, but I ordered it and got it in today. And it's about foraging, so I'm excited to see it, to look at it good. Thank you, Tasha. I think it's
Yeah,
Tasha
right.
or Tasha. I'm not sure which.
We
Tasha.
definitely saw how
Tasha.
they acted over TV. For sure.
Hey, Freaky Geek.
That is for sure there.
And Courtney. Let's see.
That
Okay,
is
I know I
definitely
missed
true,
some.
for
That is BS. USDA's government. Yeah, Shelley, I'm hearing it could reach category 4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, government.
Praying for
yeah.
them down there. We just ate
I
green
ain't
beans
worried
from 2018. I'm still here and didn't get sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't listening to
Well,
them.
that's what he was
I
saying.
ain't listening to the FDA either, because every
he was
time
saying-
you turn on the TV, you see another damn commercial. Well, if you took this here or you took that, then you're entitled for what?
Stop. He was
Hey,
saying that he
Y'all
had.
didn't see that, but she's playing my foot underneath the table.
You're killing me. You're killing me. Alaskan Prepper was saying that he has meat, canned meat, that's 6 or 7 years old, and he can open up a can right now and it'd be fine
I've got
because
dehydrated
he
meat.
knows he canned it properly.
Right.
So yeah, there is botulism if you don't can properly, but if it's canned properly, it lasts a long time. We know that, but he was just saying they're trying to put out information saying that that's not true to deter people from preserving their food.
People done it for years.
We saw how they acted over toilet paper. Yes.
That's what I just said a while ago.
I was trying to read.
Yeah.
When food is low and people can't find it at the stores, people will start stealing and killing for it. Okay.
I got something for them trying to come steal my stuff and
Tasha. Okay, I got it.
Tasha.
Is there a way you can make your own canning lids with seals? I don't know. I've never heard of doing that. They got canning lids. I lost that one. Got canning lids. It jumped. I'm gonna have to go and buy it. Sorry, we're missing some comments. Hey, Courtney, thank you so much. Courtney gave us a super sticker.
Oh, I thought it said upper sticker there for a minute.
Hoarding toilet paper,
Sorry,
y'all won't need it if
I
you
can't see
ain't
right
got food.
anyway.
Only thing you'll be doing is pooping air at that point.
That's why country boys and
Did
gals
you get those seeds?
will
Yes,
survive.
I did.
That's right, Mama Z.
Keith, I did. And I think maybe I showed them and you weren't on here. I had them one day. I had them right up here. Those seeds. Well, yes, I had them right up here one day and I showed them one night or on my Thursday.
Night,
yes, I do have them. I thank you very much, Keith. I don't remember if I showed them on my noon or on a night, but I had them right up here and I've moved them. So I know I showed them because I wouldn't have moved them if I hadn't showed them. Let's see. Yeah,
she wants to use the.
I bought a whole bunch of the reusable lids.
Yeah.
Is that what, like the single thing that the Amish?
That's what my quarter acre said.
I want to try the reusable lids. Is that what the Amish sell? That's a one piece, or are you talking about like the glass ones, Tatler lids? I bought some from the Amish. That's the single piece, but I got the wrong dang size. I got a in between size that Lippy said. I can't remember what she said. Lippy told me what size they were, but they were too big for my pints. I think she said they were a pint and a half or something like that. Yeah. So I will have to get pint and a half jars to use them because I don't have any. Let's see. Okay. Trying to read down through here. That's why I won't use my canning lids for jellies or jams. I melt paraffin wax over the top of it and use plastic lids. Tatler and Harvest Guard. Okay. All right. What else? Let's see.
I don't know. You was writing down all kinds of stuff over this week.
Okay. Let's see. We're going to talk about our foraging plant for tonight is ironweed. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Ironweed. 2-piece were the ones I saw. Okay. All right. Mom used beeswax. A lot of people do. A lot of people used to. I don't see many people that still do it, but Lippy does. What the heck is that? Dog under the house?
I guess.
Still
ain't got it finished up.
Tatler came 2 months quicker.
Still opened up right
though
now.
They were ordered on the same day.
Very good possibility.
Use Tatlers. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Tattlers.
Tatler lids.
Oh, I don't. I'm so excited. Well, hell, we had them whenever.
Stop. Did y'all see his video? Did anybody see his
We had them whenever we was in school. You had all kinds of little tattlers running around, telling on you about every damn thing. That
Lee has a channel called Blue Cup Adventures, and he done a video. When did you do that? Night before last? I don't know.
But you know what? You put that out right before Buddy and Lippy come on.
I put him out before that.
Yeah, he right before that.
And he watched it.
And Mr. Willie
might have been watching it.
He might have stroked out over it.
Oh man.
I hope not.
Yeah, you shouldn't say that.
I shouldn't even say anything like that.
That was wrong. But okay. So anyway.
Either that or he's still sitting there dying, laughing, and rewatching it over and over again.
He's terrible. Christy hadn't seen it yet. I was watching it when I noticed y'all was live. Sabrina was watching it.
Sabrina, just cover your ears, honey.
It's crazy.
I love you, honey. And so I'm telling you, just
Bub
cover
saw
your
it.
ears.
It's crazy. That's his
It-
channel to
it
act up
wasn't,
on. That's his channel to vent and act up and do his
Oh, and I
crazy.
vented some.
Do his craziness.
I did do a little bit of venting.
Okay. So let's see. We're going to talk about the picnic real quick. I talked more about it on my live yesterday.
That's right, Kate. Blue Cup Adventure.
Anything that you want to know about the picnic, you can go back and watch yesterday's video from my live.
It's
but,
Blue Cup Adventure.
Let's see. I was just going to tell, I don't even remember. I have notes, and that's not my notes for the picnic. The picnic is in Grand Rivers, Kentucky. I called today to verify that we were still able to go. And like last year, I had called and they said, no, we're not going to close the park. So, it was fine. Well, this year, since last year things were going down some. This year we are on the uphill and going up. So I called to see.
I don't mean to use them words, but sometimes they just come out because I get so darn mad about everything. But anyhow.
So I called to see if everything was okay. We could still come. And she said, we will not close the park. As a matter of fact, we have several events during that time. They've got events almost every weekend.
Eddyville thing going on right now.
And so there's events happening all around. So we're just going to continue on. And some are not coming. Some have decided not to come because they have underlying conditions or and things.
And that's completely
or traveling too far and don't want to travel during this time.
Completely understandable.
Yes. And so I think
don't want anybody to feel unsafe.
As far as I know, right now, I have heard from about 30 people that still want to come. If you have put in that you're coming to the picnic and you still are, please let me know, because we really need to. I know there's a lot of them that are not coming.
Right.
We still need to know, like, how much food to fix. If we still have it, if anything else happens, we can still cancel. But as far as I know, we're still good to go. And but a lot of people are canceling. And so I kind of need to know if you're still coming. Some people have already let me know. About 30 have already let me know they're still coming. I need to know that because I still need to figure out how much food.
Well, not only that, we definitely need to know if you are for sure or not.
Well, if you're not, you don't have to say nothing. Just let me know if you still are for sure. If you're not coming, don't worry about it. I'm not going to pay no attention to that list. I'm going to go by a new list of who tells me, we're still coming.
I mean,
so
if it's,
you can let me know by email or in this video when it's over.
I mean, if it's down to like 5 people, it's still going to show
Heartland
up.
Homesteaders Facebook.
Then we'll probably end up canceling.
We've had 30 that said they were.
There's still a lot of people that's going to come.
Okay.
Then we won't.
So what else? Quality Inn, Calvert City.
I mean, that's what a lot of
the hotel some people were staying at. I know there's still a couple of people that are going to the Quality Inn Calvert City. There's a conference room there that if it rains or anything, we can go to the conference room. Or after the picnic, some people get together. We can go to the conference room.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what else.
And Max said that he wanted a pole put in the conference room because he wanted a pole dance.
They are having the street dance. There's a street dance that night right there close to the park. If anybody was interested in that, they are still having the street dance. And anything else that's going on. She said nothing was canceled. So anyway, also, if one other thing I didn't mention yesterday. If you want any other information, you can look at what I said yesterday, or
Hey,
go
Paul.
on Heartland Homesteaders Facebook. I've been trying to keep updated on there. There is a sweet seed swap.
Bugs coming with bells and nothing else.
There is a seed swap that Bub at Getting Started on Homestead is in charge of, and he's got a whole lot of seeds, y'all. A whole lot of seeds.
Evidently, he's just coming naked with bells.
If you are coming, be sure you stop by the seed swap table and get some seeds. What else? We are we're not going to do the
we might end up doing luggage cart races.
Luggage cart races
this year.
We
might end up doing that.
We had planned on doing apple pie dessert contest and a jerky contest. We're not going to do that. We're going to try to stay as safe as we can. And a couple of things that Lippy had come up with some things. She's done a whole lot of work on the picnic, and now she can't come. And we hate that, but understand. But one thing she had kept saying, and I repeated it yesterday, was to make everybody feel comfortable. The people cooking or handling the food will wear gloves and a mask. If you are going to help cook or handle food, we will ask that you wear gloves and mask. I don't think the mask works, but if it makes somebody else feel more comfortable about you touching their food, we will do it. So, let's see, other things. There's other things that we're going to do to try to make everybody feel comfortable about the COVID and coming. Let's just going to say it. COVID
said it.
And coming. Because, Lippy had gotten mustard and ketchup packets that you open yourself instead of squeeze bottles or whatever. And
condiments.
I'm trying to think of what else. Anyway, things are going to be in place to help you feel more secure if you are coming. But some people either can't come, don't want to risk it, or have underlying conditions, and we completely understand that.
Hello, 6 acres.
Sojourner, Deb can't come. We hate that. We will miss you. And maybe next year, everything will be over and we can all get together again. But for the time being, we are going to go on with it just because there's so many other activities happening. There's so many other events going on that I don't feel like we should have to cancel ours. And so if anything happens, if it gets worse, or if the governor shuts us down, we'll decide further. But anyway, and we had some people that donated money, and things were bought with most of the money. I still have things to get. I've still got to get buns and some other things. So if we do have it, the money will go ahead and be used. And whatever, if we have stuff left over that has not been opened, like the hamburgers and hot dogs have already been bought. And so if we have unopened things left, we will donate them. Me and Lippy will go and donate them to the local food bank or whatever.
Yeah, to me.
Stop. I probably missed something, but I just want to throw a few things in there that I didn't say yesterday on my live. If you want more information, you can go watch that. Or you can check the Heartland Homesteaders Picnic on Facebook.
Charity around here.
I don't know anything else. Any questions, feel free to ask.
Okay. You better get to you.
All right, we got to get to the, we got to get to the.
You only got 10 minutes.
Okay, so there will be a video on the ironweed. We're going to go over it quick because we're running out of time, but there will be a video Sunday on the ironweed. Ironweed is all over the place here right now.
Ironweed here after a while.
And I'm sure, did you read? Well, I'm kill him. I'm just going to kill him, y'all. I'm going to kill him. Good idea with the packets, yes. I cannot get used to this new tie, Carol. Earl's always late.
Oh, well.
6 acres. Hey,
Hey, it's all right.
Linda.
Yeah, I've been
And
saying
Paul.
hi
I
to
didn't
people.
say hi to Paul. I knew there was somebody up there I wanted to say
said
hi to.
all of them.
Paul.
Me and Paul, we got
And
this
also
thing going
donate. Okay. And
So-
also donate unused
on.
toys.
Yeah,
Toys
toys.
to the children's center. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Lippy had asked for toys and things for grab bags, and so I'm sure there won't be a whole lot of kids there. Won't be near as many as we had expected anyway, and so we will still give those out or whatever. But whatever's left over, we'll be donating.
Yep.
To
all be
whatever we
donated
can
to
around here. Yeah.
Some kind of charity
Yeah.
around here
Church,
to help
charity,
out,
something. There's food banks and
help out kids.
Dave is not going live tonight. Okay. Well, I might go a few minutes over then to shut up. I might go a few minutes over just to get this in. All right.
She might.
Y'all having tater tots? Oh, let's see. All right, I was trying to read up. All right. Ironweed. Okay. I had to think.
It's
I had to
ironweed.
think of where I'm at. Okay. Ironweed is all over the place here right
Damn,
now.
what'd you move me for?
Sabrina said we are taking precautions before and during trip. This is the only trip we can take this year. So Sabrina and her family are coming. Awesome. Awesome, Sabrina. And so I hope you're still planning on singing. I had asked Sabrina if they would sing the national anthem for us. So I hope
if not, it's probably
still
going to be
planning on
put
singing.
on me, and I don't want to sing.
It's always good to give kids stuff to the churches. We put stuff like that in our grab bags. Yeah, yeah.
And around here, we got a lot of
toxins are killed by boiling, botulism
especially
spores.
at Christmas time. There's all kinds of
okay
different things you can
Linda and Alex
give
are
toys
coming.
to and stuff. They
think you had already told me that, Linda. Thank you.
All
right,
kids. And
okay, we got to move on. We got to get this done now. Okay.
My Corky Acres, they said they're planning to come.
Oh, hold on.
So
I have to look this up real quick. Keep talking and looking. I have to pull up my flower pictures.
Oh, her flower pictures. She's a flower child.
Ironweed pictures.
She's a flower child. She gonna have. Why didn't you just do one of them filter things where about you put flowers all over your head and stuff? And do a picture like that. That'd been awesome. Not.
Stop. I got to get my pictures. All right, here we go. All right, sorry about that. I didn't get my pictures.
It's been awesome, though.
Conrad. Hey, Conrad Homestead. All right, here we go. We are doing Ironweed. If he will be quiet, we will do Ironweed.
Awesome.
He's not going to be quiet.
No, I'm not going to be quiet. I'm not going to be quiet at all tonight.
This is blooming all over the place here right now in Western Kentucky. And so hopefully some of y'all have seen this and it'll be blooming where you're at. Hey, Susan.
But it's not.
There it is. Have you seen that out in the fields and roadsides anywhere near you? That is ironweed. And it is blooming all over the place here right now. And it is mostly used for female issues. PMS, heavy menstrual cycles. For women, the Native Americans used to use it for women giving birth and different things like that. It's also used, it's used medicinally. It's not an edible. It's very bitter. It's not an edible necessarily, not that you couldn't. It's not poisonous or anything like that. It's medicinal, but it is bitter and it is good a lot for any of the female issues. And also, it is good for a gargle, for sore throats, and different issues. I'm assuming, I don't know, but since I don't know this. I'm spitting
I
this out
can't
there,
read the
though I don't know.
comments.
Because of it being called ironweed and being good for women's issues, especially childbirth, I'm wondering if it has a lot of iron. I could not find that anywhere, but I'm thinking maybe it does. It helps reduce cramping associated with, periods and things. And it helps with symptoms related to colds and flus like sore throat and also fever. Now, the root. Now, this is the root. The root is good to treat fevers and chills. So,
That ain't the root. That's the flowers.
well, I know I don't have the root on here.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me to dig up a root.
No, I
Hell,
didn't
I
want you
could
to
have
dig up
got
the root.
you.
Anyway,
I could have got you a root if you'd wanted me to. I'm
Anyway,
sure it's
it's-
going to look like a normal root, but never mind. I gotta shut up.
Shut up.
If I don't shut up, I'm gonna get knocked the hell out. So
I don't know if there's another name for it. I'm sure there is. I looked it up. We looked it up a couple of years ago
about
when
4 or
we
5
saw
years
it
ago,
growing
something like that.
wild out here.
And I just keep it
and,
around because of the butterflies.
It attracts the pollinators,
Oh.
bees and butterflies.
Butterflies
But
love it. And it's pretty.
we found it growing here wild a couple of years ago. And so he had me look it up. And I had looked it up and saw that it was good for female issues. And that's it. I mean, we never did do nothing with it. I never did get any. We never did do nothing with it. We've just let it grow for the pollinators. And it's pretty. And we have one right here. It is very pretty. And all the pollinators, the bees and the butterflies love it. It's got a skinny little leaf, but it's got a
Skinny leaf.
beautiful bloom. Now, I have picked these before and put in a wildflower arrangement.
That's what we used to
I
always do. with
I
them.
have used it in wildflower arrangements a lot of times, but we haven't personally used it for medicinal purposes because
I bet I could, Paul. I guarantee you I can outrun her ass.
because we haven't used it because
I'm not that feminine.
we really don't need
Mm-mm.
for feminine issues. Now, I do have a lot of granddaughters, so I think this year I'm going to get some and make a tincture to have on hand. I'm going to do that this year. I haven't used it before
All right,
at
Shannon Beverly.
all. I never knew ironweed was good for anything past the female issues. I might check out the fever thing. Yeah. Yes. Now, I had read that once before when I first looked it up. I just saw the female issues and I never bothered with it. But like I said,
told her,
now
I said
have,
I'm not feminine, so
now
I
I have a
don't
lot
need
of
it.
granddaughters. So I'm thinking I might go ahead and make a tincture out of it to have on hand and label it and put what all it's
A
good
lot of
for.
granddaughters.
But then it also is good for fever, supposedly. So we'll see.
Honey, I hate to tell you this,
What?
but the feminine runs in your blood gene awful strong.
We have a lot of granddaughters.
Yeah, whenever you got 5 daughters,
It's
and
pretty,
then
but I'm
half of
unsure
their
if it
kids
is
are,
this far
or
south.
over
I
half
don't
their
know.
kids are
I don't know.
daughters.
Yeah. And now, Brenda, you got to stop that. Brenda started that poor Lee again. My favorite romantic gift was wildflowers put in an Aunt Jemima bottle. Aw, sweet.
You can't have one of them Aunt Jemima bottles anymore, though.
Even.
What is a damn truth?
I have
All
never
these
seen it
politically
bloom.
correct people out
It
there.
can help Lee with his menopause. There you go, right
I mean,
there.
you got all these damn idiots out there.
I wonder if
talking
it
about
helps
they can't.
running off at the mouth.
Well, I don't know. But how in the hell are you going to say that it's wrong to have Aunt Jemima up there whenever she
Stop, Lee.
Well, hell,
Those
I mean,
5 daughters
she-
are on you, Lee, and your little swimmers.
I always loved
Need
has
a
me some
teacher
Aunt Jemima.
for teenage girl attitude. Yeah. Wonder if that would help.
Mm.
I've seen it growing here in South Tennessee. Yeah, I'm sure. Now, when we go, like
Menopause,
the
my
river
butt.
bottoms, the river bottoms is
I ain't
down
got no
like a mile from
menopause.
us, and it's all over down there too. But it's out in our pasture. Not a lot of it, but some is out in our pasture.
No, that is not the reason why they call Kentucky the bluegrass
Okay,
state.
Sheila, be sure you send me your
There is
and
actually
be
a
safe.
grass
Be
that
safe,
is
and we're
natural
praying
to the
for you.
state of
And be sure
Kentucky
you
that
send me your
does
address when you
have
get
a
a
blue
chance.
tint to it. But it's normally up around the Louisville area. We do have a little bit around here, but not a whole lot in the western part. But that's where
Hey, Perma
Kentucky
Pastures
got
Farm.
the bluegrass state. And there is
Yeah.
actually
Yes,
a
Mary Beth.
grass seed that you can buy that is the bluegrass
Thank you, Mary
that you
Beth.
can sow in your own yard. It's
I
a
heard that
very
sometimes
deep,
too.
dark green, and you better have a very, very sharp lawnmower blade to
Bitter,
be
you should
cutting
try
it
it for diarrhea. Yes.
all the time.
Yeah, and yes, and it did say diarrhea, like stomach issues, because it is a
Okay.
bitter. It is considered a bitter and is good for digestion. Yes, digestion. So there you go. There's another one.
Duct tape for diarrhea of the mouth. That there works thing.
Okay. I'm gonna show it one more time. We got to get off here in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
I know he's not coming on, but I don't want, there may be somebody else on somewhere. I'm going to show that one more time. Whoops.
You got double.
I got everything up here now.
Double vision.
All right. There it is. One more time. There it is. And I've got another close up. Well, let me just do this one close up, because the blooms, you can't see the blooms great on that. So I'm going to take that back off and show the blooms, I think, if I can. If I can get it still.
Water on something. Or...
Can you see the blooms good? I don't know. They're just little bitty. There. You might see it there. Anyway, there you go.
They party.
And I will do a video and have a video out Sunday on that. That'll have more information, and I'll do my tincture, show me doing my tincture with it and all of that. And so we'll talk about it some more Sunday. And I think next Friday night, we're going to do Jerusalem artichoke.
But I do have a little bit of bluegrass.
So next week, we will do Jerusalem artichoke. And then I'm going to choke my husband.
Oh, we're going to do Jerusalem artichoke next week?
Jerusalem artichoke.
Oh.
Choke you out. Talk about the ironweed makes me want to take a walk around Hardwater Lake to see what's growing wild there. I hadn't thought to look near water for what's growing. Okay. Yes, Mama Z will be live in the morning. Mama Z, before you go,
she's
tell us.
Not going live.
Not going. Oh, I thought it said don't forget I'm going live. Yes.
So you don't read nothing right.
Sorry. No, but I did see that somewhere else. I saw that on Facebook or something. I just forgot and was reading it wrong. I apologize. Okay.
So yeah, she's talking about kicking my butt.
5-petal bloom. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. No, I think it's
a lot more than that.
More than 5 petals. Yeah, it's got quite a few petals. It's more than 5 petals. There you go. All right.
Yeah, it's not a bipetal or a 5-petal.
Okay. And there's Gil. Gil is going to go live in 55 minutes. And let's see. All right. All right. Any questions? Please let me know if you are still coming to the picnic. And watch the Heartland
Yeah, I
Homesteaders
do need
Facebook
Mr.
page
Willie
for any
backup.
information.
I don't
Ask
know where he's at
questions.
tonight.
As far as I know, we're still going to have it. We right
Try to
now
get a
I
hold
only
of
have
us.
about 30 people saying they're
But
still
here
coming.
after a while.
So a lot of people are deciding not to, which is understandable. But with so many other events going on around here, I'm like, I'm still going to go through with it. And you
I'm
know,
not sure if
and I
it's
was going to tell a
related to
while ago,
asters
I
or not.
can't. I need to shout out a whole bunch of people. I'm not going to do it right now, but a whole bunch of people have helped and sent money and sent donations for door
I just been
prizes,
out in the sun
and we
all
definitely will
day
want to
fishing.
shout all them out and
Mhm.
any
Cutting up at
if
tree
we
limbs
don't
some
have
more.
it, if any money that's not
So I've
spent
been
will go back. Any money that is spent, it'll have to just be
wore out.
donated. The things donated. Lippy and Buddy have done a whole lot of work on this, so I really, really hate it that they are not going to be able to make it. They
Yeah,
have spent a lot of
definitely.
time and effort putting it together, and I hate it that they're not going to be able to make it. But
Most definitely.
if we don't have it, we will go and donate all of the stuff that has been
Yeah,
collected up for
100%
it.
of it will be donated.
So,
But
and
if we do, if
think
it
that's
does
all.
still go on, then we will use what is needed, and then 100% of the
I
rest
don't
of it
know.
will be donated.
Live. I talked to Sherry today of Two Family Homestead because they always do the live streams, and they were thinking about coming. And I talked to her today, and I said, if you come, you are still welcome to do the live stream. But if you don't come, we will go live, and there may be several others, but for sure we will go live if Sherry and Daryl can't make it. But if they do make it, it'll be on Two Family Homestead live. If they don't make it, it will definitely be on our channel live. And so that's all I can think of. Any questions, please ask or check out Heartland Homesteaders Facebook page. Please pray for all in the path of Ina. Lee, you take it easy cutting on that tree. It ain't going nowhere, so don't hurt yourself by rushing through.
Oh, I've already got it cut up. I
She's
just
slowly
now got to get it
improving. Keep
moved.
praying.
That's the thing.
Yeah. Okay. Save the money for next year. Okay. All right. That's all, I guess. So
I'm wore out.
y'all go watch Gil here in a little bit when he gets over there.
Wore out.
And that's all I know. We will have that video Ironweed out on Sunday. So watch for that and get more information. And
here in a minute, I'm going to hit her in the head with it and see if it's actually got iron in it or not.
All right. We heard you. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Y'all want me to wait just a minute? Let's see.
Hey, whenever all that pollen just comes over your head, you'll be going, oh, I'm so wonderful in here.
Please pray the Hurricane Ina hops over to Afghanistan and sucks up the Taliban. Wow. Yep, that'd be best.
Well, you don't really want to get me on that, because I think what needs to really happen right there is you freaking.
That's great, Sabrina. All right. We gotta go.
I'm not even gonna get started.
Love y'all.
On
Thank
that
you for being here and watching, and we'll see you
what really
next
needs
time.
to happen is